great day participating at the Digital Assets event. First time it's been organized. It's an event that we were happy to support, given the fact that its main goal and emphasis is to support the future of digital finance, something that is deeply embedded within our own core offering. And one of the key messages that's been discussed today was how the market needs to come together to build one financial ecosystem to support this new digital finance economy.
We're here today because we're looking at digital assets. Digital assets are not the future anymore, they're here. EconBX is always looking ahead, is always looking into the future, so obviously we would support this conference as we do with all the innovative conferences out there.
Tokenization has been the message of the day, how tokenization is becoming the key digital asset. It looks into bonds, it looks into real estate, it looks even into information becoming a tokenized asset. So with that in mind, regulation and trust are at the center point and at the forefront of how the market will evolve into the digital asset space.
Very excited to be here. It's a great opportunity to share from an operator point of view for now 8 years in the crypto industry what we're observing in terms of the evolution of digital assets and how they are penetrating the fintech industry. And the message that I want to share today is that fintech eventually is a family of two parents. The first one is the traditional finance industry that has been operating for decades, that is converging and collaborating today and more with the crypto industry or the DeFi industry, where both are at the same time operating independently but also collaborating in a way that augments the size of the pie. And my message today is that thanks to the technologies that are available, including AI, it is today possible to build fast at scale in a way that is compliant, that can be trusted, and that can be profitable for everyone. So this is my message for the conference today that I will share very soon on stage.
Our clients today are looking at the new frameworks, MiCA, DORA. Many of them are also looking at investment services, and a number of them are also impacted by the Payment Services Directive. So effectively, they are asking for our help and support in addressing issues relating to their operation, to fulfilling their regulatory obligations in relation to all these frameworks, often at the same time. Some of them, as a result, are subject to dual regulation, talking to two different regulators in Cyprus, and also a number of them are working with other regulators abroad in order to obtain licenses with our support, in order to be allowed to operate in multiple jurisdictions in the new environment of crypto being under regulation and being institutionalized.
The key message I would take from today is that digital assets are not just a crypto trend, they are becoming part of the future financial infrastructure. The key point here is that the industry needs to shift from the innovation to becoming a trusted solution, a resilient solution, transparent, with compliance, regulatory in mind, and always a strong control on the operational perspective. The digital asset future depends not on the people that they will innovate faster, but the people who will innovate responsibly.
Our clients today are mainly facing difficulties when it comes to understanding the digital asset space, navigating through it. So they need a trusted advisor, if you want to call it like that, a trusted person that will help them, that will explain to them all the basic concepts of the new technologies and how to navigate this industry in the most safe and regulated way.
This is a very interesting event here today. I'm really happy to be here, and it brings together regulators, financial institutions, compliance executive, and the most important thing is in this kind of events is if you want to have trust in this digital environment, you need collaboration from the executives, the regulators, and all relevant parties within this financial world.
I would say honestly the rules themselves aren't the hardest part anymore for the clients we work with, right? I would say most of them know what MiCA, DORA and AML requirements ask them on paper, right? But the real challenge is proving it. So I would say a lot of firms believe they're under control and they have policies, they hire the right people, they think the box is ticked, but the moment the regulatory bank asks about requirements, that's where the gap shows up. So I would say it doesn't really get you on the first stage once you get the license, right? You have to get the license, that's the first step. The second step is proving that you can maintain that license, right? So if I had to sum it up, I would say it's not our clients don't understand the rules, is that proving compliance is the hardest part.
So today we're going to talk about how asset tokenization is going to redefine the way that we invest. Normally, we use what we call stable coins, which is depending one-to-one to a specific currency. But then the next step is what we can do with different assets, physical assets, financial assets, or even digital assets. What we're going to discuss today in the table is how we're preparing in terms from legal, compliance, technology, and society so we can transform Europe into a leader in asset tokenization. And that's what excites me to be here right now. And the panelists all come from different perspectives, from the EMI perspective, the banking perspective, and the academia. And that's where we come to this event today.
I would like to thank the organizers for their invitation, but also for organizing this very important and timely event on the digital assets. It's an area that has been expanding, it's growing, it can bring many benefits to the overall financial system, but also to Cyprus as a country. Again, many thanks to the organizers for putting together such an interesting and inspiring, I would say, event.
We are here in the first Digital Finance Summit. It's very important for Cyprus. I think Cyprus is ready to accommodate the new era of the digital assets. We have blockchain technology, we have crypto assets with the new regulations coming in end of December. It's a new thing. So it's a very good opportunity to come here and exchange views about this new era. And I think Cyprus has all the things to become a regional center on this subject.
The key challenges of the industry today is to combine regulation and innovation. I think it's very important that the two are combined, and this conference highlights very much and very well, I think, these key points. A number of speakers have highlighted the way the regulation is evolving and the way innovation is evolving and the combination between the two. So I think the conference is exactly spot on.
Thank you very much for having me. The Vogel Family Office is delighted to share our view about digital assets, specifically Bitcoin, what Bitcoin can do for family office long term, as a strategic asset, as generating generational wealth over many generations to come. I'm happy to answer any questions, and looking forward to a great day.
Thank you to IMH for the opportunity to address the audience today at this event. It was important to us to be able to convene our message. We support innovation, private and public, but innovation brings responsibility. Responsibility should be supervised and regulated. The central banks are working also on this side with the introduction of the digital euro, which we hope to be available for the public as soon as possible.